Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We have Braden Borrell. Welcome to this evening's game. That first pitch is going to be ball one. The pitcher for the Berwick Panthers is Mason Johnston tonight, as it is the number 1 Berwick Panthers against the number 3 Lutcher Bulldogs. Marshall Luke at bat. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit to the shortstop. And that's going to be out number 1. So we have just started this game 0-0. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI. And up to bat is Dawson Keller, the center fielder, as the first pitch is going to be fouled back. Count 0-1. I want to welcome everyone in this evening. And that's ball one. 1-1 the count here in Berwick. Pitcher for the Panthers, Mason Johnston, with the 1-1 pitch, and this is going to be hit to second base. And good for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down right now for the Berwick Panthers. I want to welcome everyone in. Up to bat is Cohen Vernon, catcher. This one's going to be fouled back. 0-1 the count. That is going to be a strike, or a ball, pardon me, 1-1. And that's a strike. Good for strike number 2. The count 1-2. Here on Cohen Vernon. Here's the pitch. This is going to be hit to third base. And it will be a base hit for Cohen Vernon. And that's going to bring Noah Detillier, shortstop, up to bat right now. So Vernon gets on base. Here in the first inning, 2 outs. I want to welcome everyone in. That's going to be a strike. So 0-1 the count. Berwick's got their scoreboard back up here today. It was down for a few games, Brady B, but they got the part in and got it fixed.
Just in time. They got the parts in today.
This one's going to be hit to shortstop, and the throw to first not there. So Detillier gets a base hit, and that'll move Vernon over to second. There's runners on first and second here in the first inning with 2 outs, and that will bring Carter Poche to the plate. For the Lutcher Bulldogs. Lutcher, number 3 in the state. They beat Berwick Tuesday night. We'll talk about that a little later. That one right down the pipe. And the count 0-1 on Poche. Johnston goes over to check second. Runners are on first and second. We are in the first inning, top of the first. here in Berwick. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a ball, I believe. Yes. 1-1 the count now on Poche. Vernon on second, Detillier on first. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2 now the count for Johnston.
Man, we are right here by the burger stand, and I can hear the sizzling through my headsets.
Look, it is
and I smell
smelling good. Want to welcome everyone in. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be fouled back. So the count will remain 1-2. And hats off to Brady and Braden as well. We were doing some juggling here at the beginning, but y'all all got it, and it's what we normally do anyway, Brady B. It's amazing, some of the stuff. If you only knew. And here he got him for out number 3, strike number 3, out number 3. Lutcher will leave 2 on base. As we move to the middle of the first inning, our score is 0-0. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City. LAD Company was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Hi, this is Robert Marine at Patterson State Bank. No matter how much our technology changes, to send money to anyone from anywhere, to shop from anywhere, to deposit from anywhere, to keep up with all the latest in mobile banking, providing our community the best service remains our constant commitment. PSB, quality banking since 1925. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to Berwick. Brian Produce along with Brady Borrell. Braden Borrell working the camera. Coming up to bat is going to be Clay Menard. These two teams played on Tuesday night, and it was a walk-off home run in the 8th inning that gave Lutcher the win. So it was 10-8 to score, Brady B, and that was a real close game. We're looking for a good game here tonight again as we are number 1 and number 3. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Pitcher is Marshall Luke.
Marshall Luke played in the college, another college, excuse me. Was it the Dixie Youth World Series? The Louisiana team that won
that's right.
last year. He played on that team. He is now a freshman.
Isn't that amazing?
And
look at the heat he brings. This
yes.
is going to be fouled off.
To think how much growing room he's got as just a freshman. Made it to the World Series last year and won. Yeah. And he was the one with that walk-off home run the
Here's
other night.
the pitch, and this is going to be foul over toward first base dugout. So the count remains 0-2, Brady B, and you're absolutely right. He's a great pitcher. Marshall Luke is. Here's Clay Menard at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit. What a nice shot right through the gap. As Menard takes first base. Panthers get a runner on base. 0-0 here, bottom of the first inning in Berwick.
I want to welcome our Lutcher viewers and listeners in. Several stopped by our broadcast booth and asked where they can listen and watch. Of course, they have traveled very well. Feels like a playoff game.
It really does. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be low. So the count's going to be 1-0. It's Luke Zurang at the plate. Menard's on first. Pitching's Luke. Here's Luke with the 1-0 pitch, and that's right down the pipe. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Yeah, you can tell that atmosphere. You got a big crowd from Lutcher. You got a big crowd as well.
We are right in the middle.
We sure are. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one's going to be hit to outfield. Rounding first is Zurang, so he'll pick up the double. One will score for the Panthers.
Tell you what, that student section of Berwick is fired up.
One didn't score.
Right.
Menard's going to be over at third.
Right.
Yes, they are. They typically get loud.
They do.
As we know that. No out, runners on second and third. And up to the plate is Crubella. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count on Crubella. You like that name, don't you, Pete?
I do, man. That's a cool name. Crubella.
Swing and a miss. It's 1-1 now. Bottom of the first. 0-0 our score here in Berwick. Number 1 Berwick Panthers against number 3 Lutcher Bulldogs. That ball was high. 2-1 now the count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that's strike number 2. 2-2 now the count. Runners on second and third now for the Panthers. No outs. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. So the count goes full.
Let's go. Get your foot down early. Let's go.
It goes full on Crubella. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. A tent. Bottom of the first. 0-0 ball game. Berwick's got 2 on base. Swing and a miss. And he takes down Crubella. That gives us 1 out for the Panthers. As Bella strikes out, that brings up Jaden Milton, the third baseman. There we go. Now they got the atmosphere kicking up. They've got the music going fine. They must have had some technical.
Must have.
Here's the pitch to Milton, and that's going to be a strike. And it's 0-1. Runners on second and third for the Panthers. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. Strike number 2, 0-2 the count. Want to welcome everyone in, whether you're watching, listening. We got that Fire TV app back up, going strong. Roku, you said looked great today.
Yep.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled back.
We are back on Alexa as well.
Yeah.
You can listen on Alexa. Just tell Alexa to listen to KQKI.
And you can also say, hey, Google.
Yep. Man, we're everywhere.
Something we've been striving for. This has taken years and years. He'll
Yes,
check
it has.
third as Menard slides back in. And that's going to be tipped. Or did it hit the ground? What are they going to call that? I think they're going to say. And Coach Jensen's going to go up, and he's quite the character, too.
Yes, it is.
No. Brian says, no.
We're good.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. The count 1-2. So it was a ball. 1-2 the count. Jaden Milton at the plate. Here we go, one out, swing and a miss, and he got it. So Milton goes down, and that's out number 2.
Of course, Jaden Milton is Assistant Chief J.P. Henry's godchild.
Yep. That's absolutely right. Brady, that's going to bring Dawson Richard to the plate for the Panthers. Here's the first pitch, and that's going to be right in there. Boy, this guy can bring it, can he?
He sure can, man.
So no balls, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. And that's going to be another strike. So 0-2 the count. And it looks like Luke is trying to really get himself, and he goes down. Got him swinging. And that will do it as we go to the top of the second inning. When we return, our score here, it's the Berwick Panthers 0 and the Lutcher Bulldogs 0. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Archie Manning here for Thibodeau Regional. In the Manning household, you could say we're pretty serious about sports. And just like the expert team at Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional, we're also very serious about sports safety, especially concussion. They have advanced concussion testing technology that provides a more accurate, objective diagnosis and safer return to play.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
At Tesh Action Clinic, your family's safety is their #1 priority and continues to offer telehealth services to all patients. A telehealth appointment from Tesh Action Clinic provides you with the opportunity to visit with a licensed medical professional for medical and behavioral health services on your computer.
And welcome back as we have a hit out to outfield. Now it's caught by the center fielder, Crubella. Slid over to the left, and he got it, so that was a fly out to the center fielder there, and that's good for out number 1 here. Top of the second inning, 0-0 our score. That was the 3rd strikeout for Marshall Luke. This is going to be a ball as Berwick now out there defensively. Mason Johnston on the mound. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be fouled back. That'll move the count to 1-1. And you're right, Amy. Amy says every time he says Menard, it reminds her so much of Coach Menard. Of course, we had the opportunity to go to school with John, and
we sure did.
This is going to be a pitch high. 2-1. So 2-1 the count. At bat is Logan Weber. That was a strike. So 2-2 the count even on Weber. 1 out. Here at the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a swing, or a miss of the drop, but out. So that's good for out number 2.
Let's go, Jaden.
And up to the plate now is Eli St Pierre for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit up fouled back. I don't know why I'm looking up. I don't see anything but 10.
Let's go defense.
So the count 0-1 on St. Pierre. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball low. So the count goes to 1-1, and you're right, Amy. That is Ryan Jensen, who's the coach of the Lutcher Bulldogs. Very fiery guy, too, as well. That pitch is going to be high, so that brings the count to 2-1. 2 outs here, top of the second. Lutcher Bulldogs at bat. Our score 0-0. Here's the 2-1 pitch by Johnston, and this is going to be fouled back. Good for strike number 2. 2-2 the count. I remember when Jensen was over at Patterson. Of course, remember a lot. We've been doing this for so many years.
Yes, indeed.
Forget a lot, too. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit over to the shortstop. And Menard gets it to first, and that's good for out number 3. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as we go to the middle of the second inning. Our score is 0-0, Berwick and Lutcher. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Tesh Action Clinic, your family's safety is their #1 priority and continues to offer telehealth services to all patients. A telehealth appointment from Tesh Action Clinic provides you with the opportunity to visit with a licensed medical professional for medical and behavioral health services on your computer, smartphone, or tablet. To learn more, call Tesh Action Clinic at 337-828-2550 or visit tabhealth.org. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
When you shop G&J Curbside, you'll find products that you won't find anywhere else in the area. Shop GJCurbside.com for exclusive products, including Dano's Seasoning, Black Rifle Coffee Company, Matt and Steve's Pickle Bloody Mary products, and the list keeps growing. Visit GJCurbside.com to see their extensive list of grocery, household products, and even home decor.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit GJCurbside.com. From our curb to yours. GJCurbside.com.
We'll go back here. The first pitch, that is going to be low. Ryan Prodich along with Brady Borrell. Brady Borrell working the camera upstairs. And we have a camera in the outfield, something we brought along last week. 3 strikeouts in a row for Marshall Luke. Let me see the count. That's should be, I think, 2-0. They've got 1 up there, but unless that was called, we're going to go with what the score. Oh, no, okay. They did switch it back. This one's going to be high again. So 3-0 the count on Carter Williams at the plate. Here's the pitch by Luke, and that's going to be in there, and that's a strike. 3-1 the count.
Very passionate fan there to our right.
Yes, indeed. Lutcher bringing a good crowd, as they always do. This is going to be fouled back. So the count's going to be full on Williams. And we are in the bottom of the second. 0-0 our score. This is going to be a very, very good game here. And that's going to be a walk. So Williams goes to first. And that brings up Jude Vasquez. No outs, runner on first. First walk by Luke. Here's the pitch to Vasquez, and he goes for the bunt, but that's going to be foul. 0-1 the count. I love this crowd. Boy, they get into it.
Yep.
Here's the pitch, and he fouls that one back. Tries to go for the bunt. 0-2 now. Trying to move Williams over to second is what they're trying to do here.
Keep your hands inside, Zach. How you do it?
Because in a game like this, really, I mean, you get a run, that's good. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So 1-2 the count on Jude Vasquez. Here's the pitch by Luke, and that's going to be a strike. Got him looking. And that's out number 2. Out of the last 5 batters, Brady B, he has struck out 4.
This guy is on fire.
There is a runner on first. And up to bat is going to be, well, this is Jude Vasquez. Pardon me. Well, who was that before? I may have to go look at that picture that I took because that was Zach Gonzalez. My goodness, I messed up on that. Jude Vasquez is right fielder. 1-0 the count. We're going to get it straight here, folks. Here's a hit, and that's going to be to the left fielder who takes it in, and that's good for out number 2. Let's see. So 2 out, and that's going to bring Mason Johnston. So Gonzalez, this was a fly out for Vasquez to left field. Here's the first pitch, and that's going to be a ball to Johnston. Trying to get my stuff right here, Brady B. That was Zach Gonzalez before. He is the left fielder.
Of course, Mayor Duval Author, our stadium announcer, and
yes,
is that him on the 1s and 2s spinning that music?
He's on the 1s. Yep, he sure is.
Didn't know he was a DJ.
2-1 the count. I know that's right. Johnston is at the plate. That's going to be outside. Ball number 3. 3-1 now the count on Johnston. As Luke's going to try to work himself out of this. A runner on second. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. And that's the second walk. Now for Marshall Luke. So with 2 outs, runners on first and second, that's going to bring up Clay Menard. So we're at the back up to the top of the batting order here. His first at bat, he got a base hit. As we are in the bottom of the second, 2 out, 0-0 our score. Menard up to the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit over to the shortstop. He gets him. So Berwick leaves 2 on here as we complete 2 innings of play in Berwick. It's the Berwick Panthers 0, Lutcher Bulldogs 0. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM. KQKI back in a moment.
LA LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is your locally owned rehabilitation clinic specializing in orthopedically based therapy of the spine, neck, and extremities. Let us help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to Berwick. Berwick Panthers and the Lutcher Bulldogs here tonight. And we've got a good one, folks, as we begin the third inning here in Berwick. 0-0. Score on Tuesday night, 10-8. That would win 8 innings. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this one doesn't go extra innings. Brady B. It is possible. At bat for the Lutcher Bulldogs, that's going to be Jaron Darr, the second baseman, as we begin this third inning of play. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high. So 1-0 the count. Mason Johnston remains on the mound for the Berwick Panthers. Really, both of these pitchers doing very well tonight. This one's going to be hit out to center field, going back, and that one's going to go to the wall, and it'll be brought into the shortstop. Working out there in center field was Crubella chasing that ball down. So that's a base hit by Darr. We'll make it a double. And that will bring the Lutcher Bulldogs back up to the top of the order, and it's Marshall Luke at bat. Top of the third, 0-0 our score here in Berwick. Lutcher Bulldogs, Berwick Panthers. Looking back at second, now with the pitch to Luke. And that's going to be into the dirt, trying to go to third. And that hit Milton up in the shoulder area. So that's going to be ball one, as that one went into the dirt. No outs and a runner on third base. So Darr gets over to third. It's Marshall Luke at the plate. And here's Johnston with the 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be hit to the shortstop, mishandled, and one will score for Lutcher as Darr comes in. And they've got one on first base. So that was a base hit for Luke. Last at bat for Keller. He grounded out to second. Keller's the center fielder for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Want to welcome everyone in. Hopefully you are enjoying this game. At the plate's Dawson Keller. And they'll go to first. No harm there, as we are in the top of the third, 1-0. Now Lutcher leads it. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a bunt. Taken in by Johnston. Gets it over to first. Is he in time? He was. So that's out number one. It'll move Luke over to second. Score 1-0. Lutcher leads it here in the top of the third inning in Berwick. Welcome everyone in, whether you're from Berwick, whether you're from Lutcher. That's going to be a ball, so 1-0 the count. Johnston's yet to walk anyone. He has struck out 2. Both of these teams having some pretty good defense here. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss. So 1-1 the count. As it's Cohen up at the plate for the Lutcher Bulldogs. So Cohen at the plate. Here's the, well, he'll look back to second. Now he'll come with it. That's going to be hit over and caught as it went foul, but it was caught for out number 2. So top of the third, 2 outs, a runner on second. And we're going to have, I think he went back to, I was looking down at something. Still showing the count. It's 0-0. See what we have up here. That's Detillier. Detillier at the plate for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Last time he got a base hit. See what he can do this time. Here's the pitch to Detillier, and he's going to hit this one up to center field, and taking it in is Crubella, and that's going to be 3 outs, and we'll move to the middle of the third inning. Our score here, it's the Berwick Panthers 0 and the Lutcher Bulldogs 1. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
We've got the hometown spirit.
It's never too early to start saving for the future. Hi, this is Emily Berry at MC Bank. Having a savings plan for your child's future is a great way to give them a head start. Combined with teaching them smart money management skills, you can put them on the road to financial success. Talk to us about our savings options today or apply online at mcbt.com. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community and an equal housing lender.
MC Bank.
Happy Friday, Baja!
That's Vanessa from the new movie Fry Again. She lives in a cheesy time loop because
nacho fries never leave the menu.
Smart. Unfortunately,
she's violating the nacho fries limited timeline.
That's the villain. He's trying to kick Vanessa out of the time loop.
Say goodbye to Friday!
Can Vanessa evade the villain and eat nacho fries forever?
I'll never leave Friday!
She thinks so. Nacho fries are back at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only. Contact the local store for hours and participation which vary.
DoorDash delivery available.
Back here in Berwick, Lutcher Bulldogs 1-0 over the Panthers right now to play as Luke Zerang. He got a double his last at-bat. That's strike number 1. 0-1 the count on Zerang. Luke with the pitch, and that's going to be low. 1-1 now the count. We are at the bottom of the third, 1-0. Lutcher over the Berwick Panthers. It's high school baseball. That's going to be a hit. Mishandled by the shortstop. So Zerang's going to have a base hit there. And that was Noah Detillier that couldn't quite get a handle on that one. And that's going to bring Crubella now up to the plate.
Who do you think of when you hear Detillier?
Yeah, right.
Mike
Detillier. WWL. Well, he does a lot of the NFL analyst. Yeah, does a lot for WWL.
And the Saints Radio Network right here on KQKI. I ran into him a while back at Thibodeau Regional Medical Center.
Yes, indeed.
Cancer Center dedication.
I got a story to tell you coming up. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Went to a luncheon for what was at the time the New Orleans Hornets.
Yes.
And, man, we're sitting there eating, and I hear this voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, that voice sounds familiar.
Yep.
And I said, no, it couldn't be. Turned around, and it was the old guy from the New Orleans Saints, the voice of the Saints for many, many years.
Jim Henderson?
Jim Henderson.
Oh, man.
That's
Class act.
Went up, shook his hand, and I was tickled pink.
Oh, yeah. Class act.
1-1 the count. That's going to be hit to the second baseman. That's going to go down as an error. That will advance a runner to second, first, and second now as Crubella gets a base hit, and that brings Jaden Milton up to the plate. No outs, runners on first and second for the Panthers. We are at the bottom of the, or in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0, Berwick trailing. They're looking to get something going here, and they really want to get a run. Thus far, Lutcher's really been great. This is going to be a bunt. No, I don't think he made it. No, he's going to be safe. Base is now loaded, Brady B. So Milton gets a base hit, and that brings up the catcher, Dawson Richard. He struck out his last at bat. Marshall Luke on the mound for the Lutcher Bulldogs, a great pitcher. Here, that was inside there. That's going to be ball number one. 1-0 the count. I almost pulled back on that one. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. So the count now 1-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high. 2-1 the count now for Luke. As it's Dawson Richard at the plate. Here's a hit. This is going to go just over second base. Center fielder takes it in. It's going to score one run. So we're all tied up 1-1 here, bottom of the third now. No outs, runners on first and second.
Man, this is
I thought bases were loaded, but they were on the corners, Brady.
There you
I
go.
apologize. I apologize.
And this is an awesome baseball town. Always has been.
Yes, it is.
Since our time. We're going to be back here in Berwick next Thursday night as they host St. James, and then the following Monday night, again, as they host Edie White.
And we got a little bit of a surprise, too, in the way we're going to look. So
yeah, there you go.
Working on that one, Brady B. I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag, but not too much of the cat. You can only see the tail. It's backing up.
There you go.
Here's Luke's pitch, and going now to third base. He's safe. That was Milton that slid into third. Vernon threw it, but didn't quite get there in time. So 0-1 the count, no outs, or one out make that. And runners on second and third, we're all tied up 1-1 here, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch, and that's, I thought that was in there. 1-1 the count now on Dawson Richard. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be a hit. Boy, they're swinging the bats now out to left field. One run will score. And that's a base hit. It's now 2-1. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Runners on first and third. Bottom of the third inning. It's now 2-1. Berwick leading this one. Marshall Luke remains on the mound. Up at bat. That's going to be Carter Williams. He walked last at bat. As Luke fakes the throw to third, turns around, looks at first. Just kind of keeping everyone honest. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, but Williams will go to, that's not, pardon me, who's that? Williams, yeah, Williams will go to second. So that's Jude Vass, that's not Jude, Zach Gonzalez, I'm going to get it, there we go.
I think you get confused with those names.
He struck out last at bat, so the count is 1-1. I have to remember I wrote the name in on my little cheat sheet, Brady.
There you go.
It happens, right? This is a good game. That one fouled back for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Zach Gonzalez at the plate. Bottom of the third, Berwick leads it 2-1. There's a swing and a miss, so Gonzalez will go down. That's out number 2. Runners on second and third. That was the second strikeout for Gonzalez. That brings Jude Vasquez. Now I got it.
There you go.
He's up at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low.
They do sound similar, Vasquez, Gonzalez.
Yeah. You're listening to High School Baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI, and also the KQKI Digital Network. That a ball inside. Count now 2-0 on Vasquez. Trying to see if here's the going to be fouled back. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. That went inside. 3-1 the count on Vasquez. Johnston on deck. Johnston having a pretty good game pitching too. Got the strike. Count now full on Gonzalez. Bottom of the third, 2-1. Berwick leads it here in Berwick against the Lutcher Bulldogs. This pitch is going to be low, and that's going to be a walk. So 2 outs. Vasquez goes to first. Now bases are loaded. I got it right this time.
Yeah, there you go. Wow.
The pitcher, Johnston, up to the plate. That's the second walk. Yeah, that was the second walk. That's going to be a strike after swinging. 0-1 the count. Johnston's last at bat, he got the walk. Let's see what he does here before they turn the order. This is going to be a pitch outside. That's going to be ball 1. That evens the count. 1-1, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning, 2-1, Berwick leading it. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike number 2. Luke trying to fight out of this one. As here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's going to be outside. That'll even the count at 2-2. I want to welcome everyone in. We've got a good one, folks. Here, bottom of the third, 2-1 Berwick leads, and that was a ball. The count full. Lutcher wanted it. Looked like he could have maybe got the corner. But it was just outside, and I did see that catcher. And you'll notice that with umpires, and if you watch the catcher, they try to draw that back. So that was most probably on the outside, and he tried to pull it back in. That's going to be A walk. That scores another one for Berwick.
Yep. I tell you what, Luke even thought he had struck him out because he was jumping up and down, kind of celebrating a little bit too soon.
Sure was. So we got 2 outs. Jensen goes to the mound, Coach Jensen. And he's talking. Let's see what they're going to do right here. We can bring up the back of that tent if we want there and let those fine folks see.
Yes, indeed.
So we have 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd inning here. They are at the mound discussing. Of course, Berwick's been getting those bats around, and they've just been getting some hits, and kind of surprised that, and that's going to do it for Luke. Or will it? No, he's going to say, okay, good job, hats off. He's only a freshman. He's only a freshman, this young kid here, and he's a phenomenal pitcher. I mean, you look at his technique, his pitching, his form, and it's great. Berwick back up to the top of the batting order. That's Clay Menard, and that's going to be a strike on Menard. So Menard has singled. He's also had a fly out to shortstop. This is going to be the 2nd strike. Oh, 2 the count now on Menard. Here's the 0-2 pitch by Luke, and this is going to be fouled back. So the count will remain 0-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Berwick leading it 3-1 against Lutcher. Menard's 3rd at bat here. Maybe should have put more Collins, Brady V. This one's going to be hit up. Menard falls, and this is going to be good for out number 3. So Berwick leaves 3 on. As we move to the 4th inning, when we come back, it's the Berwick Panthers 3, Lutcher Bulldogs 1. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City. LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Hi, this is Bill Marine at Patterson Bank. You know, the local banking environment seems to be in an ever-changing pattern. If your bank is changing or leaving the area, maybe it's time for you to consider a change to Patterson Bank. We've been serving the local community since 1925. Free checking, online technologies, personal and business loans, all at PSB. Your true community bank, equal housing lender. PSB.
Back here in Berwick, our score 3-1, the Panthers lead. As we move into the 4th inning, here's the pitch by Johnston, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Up at the plate is Carter Poche. His last at bat struck out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a hit out to center field, and Bella will take that one in. And that's going to be out number 1. Berwick looking pretty good here tonight. Lutcher, they did fine up until the 3rd inning. They actually scored a run, but they gave up 3. in that inning. That was the inning that changed things. Here's another hit out to left field. Trying to dive for it, doesn't come down with it, is Gonzalez, and that's going to be a double. A double for Luke, or let me see who this is. Who's trying to see who's at the, is that number 4?
Let me see here.
No, that's number 8. Okay, so that was I had lost something somewhere, Brady B. And this is going to be lost now by the catcher. It's going to be ball number 1. A runner is on third base. I want to say, yeah, he flew out to center field, right? Did Poche, and then Luke got a base hit. Now we're up to Weber. There we go. Got to sometimes depend on the memory.
Well, we know how that is.
Here's the pitch by Johnston. This is going to be ball high, 2-0 the count. Things happen so fast sometimes.
Man, especially this game.
Weber's last at bat, he struck out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2-1 now, the count on Weber. 3-1 our score, top of the 4th inning here in Berwick. Berwick leads it over the Lutcher Bulldogs. They've got a runner on third. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled back right towards us. I did it again, Brady B.
Thank God for nets.
Yes, that'll even out the count, 2-2. We need to put a net cam, don't we?
We do, man.
Table cam. Ooh, that was close. That's going to be a ball that will bring the count to full. 1 out. And it's Logan Weber at the plate for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch to Weber, and he's going to walk. So Weber goes to first. And that'll put runners on the corners. Here with 1 out, top of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring Eli St Pierre. Grounded out to shortstop, his last at bat. The 3rd baseman for the Lutcher Bulldogs. So happy we can bring you this game here tonight. So that's going to be a ball, 1-0 the count. On the mound for the Berwick Panthers, if you were just joining us, is Mason Johnston. He's now pitched 3 innings. That one fouled back. 1-1 the count.
I mean, in the concession stand until you tell me.
1 out. 1-1 the count. Johnston will go to first. And that was Weber that slid in safely. So he is okay. Count 1-1. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. So the count now 1-2 on St. Pierre. As we had mentioned, he grounded out to shortstop, his first at bat.
Let's go, Mace. Let's go.
Here's the pitch, a swing, and he will go down. That is good for out number 2. And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Jaron Dar. So that is strikeout number 3 for Mason Johnston, as they're going to group up here on the mound, Brady B, and discuss some things. That is Coach Henry, Seth Henry.
Yep.
The son of Coach
legendary
Henry. And, you know, before the game, it was funny because you see the father, you see the son, you know. And I looked at both of them. I said, y'all look good. I said, y'all look so good.
They do, man.
Lud said, well, he said, I know I look good.
What a legacy. Coach Ludd, I mean, he's a legend here in Berwick. He was coaching when I was here in Berwick. His son, I mean, it's just a great legacy. We have a special guest coming up, Brian, as we prepare for the next inning.
Yep.
Morgan City, Berwick Councilwoman, Colleen Askew, she's going to kill me. Berwick Councilwoman, Colleen Askew, is going to join us to talk about Live After 5, starting next week in downtown Berwick.
There you go. Looking forward to that. Jaron Darr up to the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Got that corner on the outside. 0-1 the count here, top of the fourth inning. 2 outs, 3-1 the score. Berwick leads it. Welcome in to the 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana. So Darr's going to step away from the plate as Johnston stepped off of the mound. Runners on first and third. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be hit up, but fouled over the first base dugout. So the count now 0-2 on Darr. What a great game here tonight. They had a great game Tuesday night up in Lutcher. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be ball number 1. That one was low and outside. So 2 outs.
Let's go.
Johnston on the mound. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be, got him looking. So we will move to the middle of the fourth inning here in Berwick. It's the Berwick Panthers 3 and the Lutcher Bulldogs 1. It is prime time. You're right about that, Devin. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI. Back in a moment.
When you're sick, you want to be close to home. World-class medicine doesn't require a trip to the city because the best care is close to home at Thibodeau Regional. We're continually adding new services, and our team of physicians has grown to more than 250.
That's a lot of doctors.
More doctors, more services, treating more conditions.
And keeping more families healthy.
World-class medicine, right here, close to home at Thibodeau Regional. Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Back here in Patterson. Why did I say that? Berwick.
Well, I was in Morgan City, and now you're in Patterson. We're all over the place.
Absolutely. Luke Zerang at the plate. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit right through the gap and taken in by the center fielder. That's going to be a base hit by Zerang. He's had a double and now 2 base hits here in this ball game. And Crubella is coming up to the plate. We are in the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 the score. Berwick leads it. Crubella at the plate. That comes hard, and That's going to be just outside. 1-0 the count. Marshall Luke has got some speed. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1 now the count. Want to say hello to KJ, Curtis, Denise, Scotty, Devin, Gunner. They're all watching. Here's the hit right between shortstop and third. And that's going to be another base hit for the Berwick Panthers. And they'll now have runners on first and second with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Boy, that's two nice hits right through the gaps. That brings up Jaden Milton to the plate, his last at bat. He had a base hit. He struck out, had a base hit. Here's the bunt. He puts it down, taken in by the third baseman who gets him. But that will advance runners to second and third. So a nice job there as Lutcher gets the 5-3 out. And it's one out here, bottom of the fourth inning. Up to bat. And that's going to be a strike. Up to bat is Dawson Richard, who struck out and had a single. That's going to be ball one. It's now 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. That was a nice pitch. 1-2 the count as it's Dawson Richard at the plate. Luke remains in the game. That one's going to be fouled back just over the crowd. And the count will be 1-2. Runners on first and, or make it second and third. So he got him. And that's out number two. So coming up to the base, or coming up to the plate, that's going to be a ball, 1-0. Is Carter Williams. He's had a walk and a single in this game. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Ball number two, 2-0 the count. Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-1 our score. Berwick leads. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 2-1 now the count on Williams. As Luke brings the 2-1 pitch into the dirt. Nice job there by the catcher, Cohen Vernon. Keep that one in front of him. And the count 3-1. And this is going to be hit or a ball. Pardon me, it was a ball. So we go to the next batter. Williams gets the walk. Vasquez, or make that Zach Williams. I'm not going to make that mistake this time.
I heard Zach, so I'm like, well, must be Zach Gonzalez.
Yep. He struck out twice in this game. So Zach Gonzalez, 1-0 the count on Gonzalez right now. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball number two. What a great, look at the day for baseball. It couldn't have turned out any better, Brady.
Nothing
had
like
all
it.
those storms come through last night.
Yes.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike.
And that field is looking good.
It is looking very good. You can see this field is high.
Yep.
It has some elevation to it, so it drains very well. Here's the pitch. This is going to be hit out to right field and caught, and good for out number 3. So we'll go ahead and move into the fifth inning. When we come back at the end of the fourth, our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 3 and the Lutcher Bulldogs 1. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Tesh Action Clinic is proud to serve 6 South Louisiana parishes by offering comprehensive medical services for the whole family. Their services include adult and pediatric medicine, behavioral health, OBGYN, an in-house lab, pharmacy, dental, and much more. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most private insurance with sliding fee discounts for the uninsured. Visit tabhealth.org to find out how Tesh Action Clinic can be your family's healthcare provider.
And welcome back here to Berwick, everyone. Our score 3-1. Let's go to Brady Boy right now. He has a very special guest with us here this evening.
She doesn't like that title, but we do have Berwick Councilwoman Colleen Askew. And Colleen, I tell you what, she must be one of the hardest working women in St. Mary Parish. She doesn't like that either. But hey, she is working hard as we get ready for the first ever Live After 5 beginning next Friday night in downtown Berwick. Colleen, we all had a meeting today to discuss this. It's going to be a lot of fun. What can we expect?
Well, you can expect a lot of good food, some really good bands we have lined up, and also we have the carnival for 2 of the weekends. That just kind of fell into place. So it starts at 6:30, ends at 9:30. Bring your chairs. You cannot bring your own food or alcohol because
Right.
we will be selling it.
Tell you what, Colleen, let me give you this right here.
As we have
I'll come get you.
0-1.
They're rolling fast.
This is going to be popped up and caught by the first baseman, Luke Zerang. Good for out number 1. Here, top of the 5th inning. And we'll have her back here in just a little bit.
Yeah, we apologize. Had mic issues, and they came back to the game quicker than we thought.
Yeah, they sure did. Here's the pitch, the strike. 0-1 the count. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Well, this game moving pretty fast, though. That's what happens when you get outs. This one's going to be popped up. Going for it is the pitcher, and he's got it. Great job there. Good for out number 2. As Johnston moved up under that pitch, or under that pop-up, and got it. That was Dawson Keller. It popped up. And now up to the plate is Cohen Vernon, the catcher. Done an excellent job here tonight. That's a strike. 0-1 the count, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Berwick leads it 3-1. All the action happened in the 3rd inning. Berwick scored 3 runs, and this is going to be another strike. 0-2 the count. Well, hello, Miss Count.
Hey, another grandbaby. Just had number 3.
Yeah, please tell Coach Scout, and congratulations to y'all too, by the way. Please tell Coach Scout hello for me.
Yep.
1-2 the count. It's Cohen Vernon up at the plate for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Here's the pitch by Johnston. This one's going to be foul.
And again, we apologize about Councilwoman Askew's interview. We had a little mic issue, and then they came back and started the inning much faster than we expected, but we're going to get it back in a few minutes.
That's a smooth game. This is going to be hit over to the shortstop, Menard, and they get the out number 3. And we will move to the middle of the 5th inning here in Berwick. Our score, it's the Berwick Panthers 3. And the Lutcher Bulldogs 1. It's high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a Good Neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
G&J Land and Marine has expanded to offer G&J curbside grocery and delivery services. G&J is proud to offer the best products from Louisiana and the region, such as Cousins Dressings, Noni's Kitchen Pepper Jellies, Community Coffee, 73 Distillery, Urban South, Roulaison, and much more.
This is Eric Lynn. On behalf of the Lynn family and the G&J staff, we appreciate your support. Please visit gjcurbside.com. From our curb to yours. gjcurbside.com.
Back here in Berwick, as we're going into the bottom of the fifth, 3-1 our score. All the action was in the third inning. Berwick scored 3, Lutcher scored 1, and that's where we're at right now. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Lutcher Bulldogs. That's going to be Brock Luke, who is pitching now. So I'm not going to mess that one up because Luke. There we go.
Man, I tell you what, the fast pace of this game.
It is.
Gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen one like this, man.
So Marshall Luke finishes 4. And now they have put in Brock Luke. See if they can stop this Berwick offense. Up to the plate is going to be Jude Vasquez. This is going to be a hit out to left field, and it's going to be foul ball. So 0-1 the count. Vasquez has flown out to left field, and he's had a walk here tonight. As we are in the bottom of the fifth, Berwick leads it 3-1. Here's the pitch by Luke, and that's going to be hit high. Going, and it is going to be caught. What a great defensive play by the left fielder for the Lutcher Bulldogs, and that's going to be a right fielder, I should say. Fly out to right field by Vasquez, and that's going to bring Mason Johnston up to the plate. He has walked twice in this game. And that they are, Tina. Here's the bunt. And going to first is Johnston, and that's going to be, he's going to be thrown out. Put down the bunt, but was thrown out. And that's good for out number 2. I missed an out there. Just like that, 2 outs. And that's going to bring us back up to the top of the order. Menard back up to the plate. He's had a single. He's flown out to shortstop. Yeah, Coach Scout, a great coach. See that, Scotty? Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low into the dirt. So 1-0 the count, 2 outs, no runners on for the Berwick Panthers. And that's going to be a ball. Boy, it looked like he wanted to go strike. So 2-0 the count. New pitcher, Brock Luke. That's what I'm thinking is going to be outside. 3-0 the count.
You get to watch that on TV.
Menard stepping away from the plate. Very talented young man. And this is going to be a strike. So 3-1 the count. Here, bottom of the 5th inning. As we are about an hour and 20 minutes into this game, and Menard's going to get the walk. So that puts Menard on first, and that will bring Luke Zarang up to the plate now. And that student section, I've never seen a student section like Berwick's. They are great. That's going to be a strike.
Especially for baseball.
Yeah. 0-1 the count. Hats off to you, Brady.
Thank you, man.
You got us looking great right here.
Man, I tell you what, I'm trying. I tell you what, Colleen is looking over our setup, and thinks she's impressed. I called it organized chaos.
This is going to be fouled back for strike 2. 0-2 the count. On Zarang. And the umpire going to the pitcher there, Brock Luke. Not sure if they're brothers or you have the two Lukes. Maybe someone can tell us, Tina, maybe. This one's going to be hit. Let's see if it goes foul or stays. What a great job defensively to just not let that get past him, the left fielder. So Zarang goes on, and we have 2 outs. That's what I was waiting on, the music.
I told you.
So Zarang picks up a single. That brings Crubella to the plate.
Mayor Arthur on the 1s and 2s up there. I didn't know he was a DJ. May have to hire him.
Yeah, I know. Bella has struck out and had 2 singles. Here's a hit to second base. And that is going to be good for out number 3. We'll go ahead and move to the 6th inning when we come back. Well, we'll go ahead and keep it here. Our score 3-1. Berwick over Lutcher. Let's go to Brady B. He's got a very special guest once again.
That's right. We are back with Berwick Councilwoman Colleen Askew. Of course, we are getting ready for Live After 5 beginning next Friday, and for the next 3 Fridays after that, Live After 5 in downtown Berwick. Colleen, tell us all about it. What can we expect?
Well, next Friday we open with Shorts in December. It's going to be downtown under the pavilion. The bands will be out there. Bring your chairs. We will be selling food, lots of food.
Lots of that.
Alcohol, so you cannot bring your own food and alcohol. The next 3 weeks would be the 15th is Deja Vu, the 22nd is Soulshine, and the 29th is Cliff Hillebrand. So we also have the carnival coinciding for the first 2 weeks that
That's
we have.
right. The 8th and I believe the 15th.
Right.
Max Carnival and Attractions. So, look, I know y'all are getting a lot of attention out of this. First time we've been able to do something like this since the pandemic, besides festivals.
Yes.
But something every night or every week to bring your family, no admission, and I believe 7 food trucks.
Yeah, at least 7. Either if it's not a truck, it's a booth.
Okay.
So.
And if someone wants to enter their booth or something, what do they do?
Contact me, or they can call Town Hall in Berwick.
Yep.
And we'll put them on the schedule.
And you know, of course, y'all are taking sponsors as well.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Councilwoman Colleen Askew. We'll be out there next Friday night. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Thank you.
And thank you, Councilwoman Askew, Berwick Town Council. As we have Noah Detillier up to the plate. Here's the first pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 1-0 the count. Thank you so much, Scotty. He says that Luke and Luke are not brothers.
Gotcha.
Appreciate that information. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and that's going to be a ball low.
I want to thank Joey the Burger Man for this delicious looking food here.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah, double burger, not just.
Can't wait till we get out of this inning.
Yes, indeed.
That's going to be ball number 3. 3-0 the count. Here we are in the top of the 6th inning. Berwick leads it 3-1. There's going to be ball 4. So Detillier gets the walk, and that brings up Carter Poche, the first baseman. He's struck out and flown out to center field in this ball game. Here's the pitch by Johnston. This one's going to be fouled. Third baseman looking, and he got it. What a great catch by the third baseman. So that's good for out number one. And that's going to bring up Brock Luke. And this is going to be hit by a pitch. So 1 out, 3-1 our score. Berwick leading it, top of the 6th inning. Up to the plate now is going to be Logan Weber. Runners on first and second. Here's a swing, and that one's going to be fouled back. 0-1 the count. Berwick Panthers lead it. This one's going to be fouled back as well. That's good for the second strike. 0-2 the count. To the count. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be fouled back. So he's hanging in the end there. Is Logan Weber. As we said, Weber, he struck out and he walked. May have not said that. Weber struck out and walked so far in this game, his first 2 at bats. Check the runners on base, which are at first and second. Johnston hops back onto the mound. Here's the pitch, and that one goes way into the dirt. So runners will advance to second and third. The count 1-2 now. You got the tying score at second. This game is far from being over, even though we're in the 6th inning. There we go. Got him for out number 2. That was Weber's second strikeout. And Johnston, this is unofficial, has had 5 strikeouts in this game. Of course, that being unofficial. Here's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, 3-1 our score. Berwick leading, top of the 6th inning. Want to welcome everyone in. As Menard goes up to the mound to tell Johnston something. 2 outs here. Up at the plate is Eli St Pierre, the third baseman. Here's the pitch to St Pierre, and that's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count. We'll be back here, won't we be? Next week.
Yep. Next Thursday against St. James, and then following Monday as they host Edie White.
Oh, he can't find it. Manages to spot it. It's ball number 2. Thank you, B.
You got it.
We love it here in Berwick. And
we're going to tell you some things about their facilities here, some upgrades.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Johnston's pitch, and that's going to be a ball. 3-1 now the count. Runners at second and third. With 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning. Berwick leads at 3-1. Important pitch here for Johnston. This is going to be popped up. center field. And taken in by Crubella. So that is going to do it. The Lutcher Bulldogs, they leave 2 on. Scored no runs here as we move in to the middle of the 6th inning. Our score, Berwick 3, Lutcher 1 is high school baseball, 95.3 FM, KQKI.
LAD Companies was founded in 1996 by Morgan City businessman Lee Dragna. Now, over 25 years later, LAD has grown to employ over 150 employees, and you can be part of their team. LAD Companies is now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia. LAD Companies now hiring fitters, helpers, and welders. Apply in person at 2575 Highway 662 in Amelia.
Core Sports Performance offers training opportunities for athletes for ages 8 through collegiate level and non-athletes alike. We take a functional approach, ensuring proper movement patterns and scientific-based training and recovery principles. We offer sports performance training programs. Adult opportunities include one-on-one, semi-private, hybrid training models which combine online programming using our Core Sports Performance Training app and an in-person private training. Let us help you reach your fitness goals at Core Sports Performance, 611 Brashear Avenue, Morgan City.
Back here in Berwick, Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. Brady Borrell up in the box, up top. Berwick has some of the best baseball game food. Folks, you know what? Even if you don't like baseball, just come on out and grab you some dinner, supper, whatever.
Man, I tell you what, these burgers. And Joey put 2 patties on this burger. Then he came around and asked if I needed more meat.
That's That's going to be ball 1 on Milton. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count, evened up. Did he really?
Yeah.
Tell him you want a double meat patty. You're going to have to take this game over at some point.
Well, I had double meat on it. And guess he wanted to know if I wanted 3 or 4. It's like, man, not that big of an eater, believe it or not.
1-2 the count. And they're going to check over first base, and they're going to say he went. That was close. That's out number 1. Milton strikes out. That brings up Dawson Richard. He struck out twice and had a single in this game thus far. And he's back up to the plate here in the 6th inning. We are in the bottom of the 6th, and that's going to be a ball high. Berwick leads it 3-1. Hour and a half into this ball game. Here's a hit. That going for center field. It'll hit. And Richard holds up at first. So he gets a single. And that brings up Carter Williams, who's walked twice and had a single in this ball game. Lutcher looking for the defense to kind of hold up here. Runner on first is Richard. Here's the pitch to Williams, and that was a strike. 0-1 the count. Brock Luke up on the mound for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying this game. Here's a hit to third, and he'll throw him out. So that's going to be a ground out to third base for Williams. Richard's going to advance to second. And it's 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th, 3-1, Berwick leading. That's going to be Zach Gonzalez, I believe, and it is. And Gonzalez hits it to third. And the same. So he throws him out. The Berwick Panthers, they leave a runner on base here. No runs in the 6th inning as we have completed 6. Our score 3-1, Berwick leading the Lutcher Bulldogs. It's high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI. Back in a moment.
Being a good neighbor is about more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm Insurance is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. From your local State Farm agents, Carol Foss in Bayou Vista and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Are you looking for a bank that has all of the technologies that make banking more convenient for you? You'll find it with us. Hi, this is Emily Berry, Marketing Director at MC Bank, where we offer services like online banking and bill pay, mobile banking, account alerts, and more. Stop by your local branch or visit mcbt.com to learn more. MC Bank, member FDIC in the community, equal housing lender. Message and data rates may apply to mobile services.
Back here in Berwick, everyone. Lutcher Bulldogs up to the plate now. Looking to get something going here in the 7th inning. And that's going to do it. They've got 3 outs, Brady B. Mason Johnston has pitched this entire ball game. That's going to be a ball high. 1-0 the count. Looking to get out of this one with a win, 3-1. Lutcher, a great team, number 3 in the state, and they're really not going to lose any ground. Here's a hit to the shortstop, Menard. Gets it to first. And that's good for out number 1. 2 outs away. They're really not going to lose any ground, Lutcher, because when you're talking about power points, I mean, they're playing the Berwick Panthers, number 1 in the state. So I really don't look for them. If they drop to back to number 4, it's not really a big deal.
No, not at all.
I mean, you saw with Berwick remaining number 1.
Sure.
Here's the foul. Woo.
You know, Brian, I mentioned Marshall Luke earlier in the broadcast, how he had pitched in the Little League World Series.
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was last year. You know, time has flown and got mixed up with the pandemic. That was 2019.
Yeah. It's like we missed 2 years.
Exactly.
Here's the 1-1 pitch by Johnston, and this is going to be fouled back.
They had beaten a team out of the Caribbean 8-0 back in August of 2019.
I wanted to go back, but I keep forgetting about this. So 1-2 the count. On Lutcher, and that's going to be going down, swinging. So 2 outs, 1 out left. That's a strikeout on Marshall Luke. That'll bring Keller up to the plate. He got out bunting, grounded out to second, and popped up to the pitcher in this game. 1 more out for the Berwick Panthers, and they'll take the win. This is going to be a swing and a miss. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be popped back. Foul. Fouled back. There we go. 0-2 the count. Dawson Keller is the only thing standing between the Berwick Panthers and their win. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be fouled back again. So he hangs in there. 0-2 the count remains. You know, when you look at baseball, Brady B, and boy, you look at that, what a crowd.
Man.
What a crowd that's here tonight.
Absolutely, man. Unreal.
Here's the pitch, and this is going to be hit over the pitcher and through the gap. So Keller gets a base hit, and that was a nice hit.
Back to the conversation we were having. Principal Paul Broussard was telling us before the game that coming up during the summer, beginning in May after the baseball season, they were going to upgrade the field here, the drainage system here in the baseball field, as well as the football field and new scoreboards.
Yeah. Here's the hit. This is going to hit just over the first baseman. So that's a base hit by Cohen Vernon. And now runners on the corner. The tying run will come up to the plate, and that's Noah Detillier. Goodness, Brady.
Goes to show you how quick things can change.
Yep. So the hope remains for the Lutcher Bulldogs. Panthers needing only 1 out, 3-1 our score. And this is a great one, folks. We knew that coming into this game.
Yeah, we sure did.
So hard to beat teams like this at home, right?
Oh, man, unreal. Get that crowd
Same thing
noise.
with Lutcher. You look at Lutcher. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be fouled back. 0-1 the count. Three to 1 our score, top of the 7th. All of the runs by both of these teams came in the 3rd inning. Berwick scoring 3, Lutcher scoring 1. Here's the pitch, and it's low. 1-1 the count. Runners on the corners. Tying run at home, and that is Noah Detillier, the shortstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and this is going to be hit to the second baseman. Mishandled. One will score for Lutcher. Could be another one, Brady. A play at the plate. He is out. This game is over.
Unreal.
My goodness. Holy smokes.
Wow. Unreal.
That will do it. It was a play at the plate. Jensen not happy. Jensen is not happy. He is discussing, but he is not going to get this one overturned. He's trying to say that the catcher, I'm believing, was not in good position, but.
Wow, boy, he is fired up, man.
This is going to be a final 3-1 to score. What a finish, Brady B. 1 run it scored.
Man, I tell you what.
They sent the runner, and I could not see who it was. They sent him from third, brought him on into home, and it was a play at the plate that ended this one.
I tell you what, you got Coach Henry, both Coach Henrys. I tell you what, man. Oh, my gosh. I've never seen one like this.
Yes, indeed. And Coach Henry's like, come on, Ryan.
Jeez, man.
What a great game. Folks, I mean, Lutcher has nothing to hang their head about.
No, not at all.
Just a great game overall. Our final score here, 3-1. Berwick, or 3-2, pardon me. The Lutcher Bulldogs over the Berwick Panthers is how this one will end. And, yeah, Brady, I mean, what can you say? Just a great game.
Unreal.
Great, fantastic game.
And, you know, passionate finish. You know, Coach Jensen showing, you know, of course, he was protesting the end, but to have a home crowd like this, to be friends with him.
Yeah.
It just adds to that drama.
Absolutely. Well, Brady, that is going to do it for us. Our final score here in Berwick, the Berwick Panthers 3, Lutcher Bulldogs 2. The final, I'm Brian Produce along with
Brady Borrell.
And for
Braden Borrell.
You have been listening and watching high school baseball on 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana. Everyone have a great night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.